Zoom out. The 16th of November, 2024. God does not have a son. Had this not been written down, I think your Richard Dawkins, which you prayed for, would not have been an atheist, claiming that all of Christianity is nonsense. Jesus is not the Son of God because God does not have a son, and does not need to have a son because he does not beget, nor was he begotten. God cannot have a son because he is not similar to humans. He created humans and created with them the notion of sonship and fatherhood. Only humans can have a father and a mother. We are like mammals. Dawkins is just a casualty in this framework. He just refused to believe that Jesus is the Son, and that caused him to label everything that is religion to equate nothing for him, because there is no scientific proof for any of it. God does not have a son. Therefore, Dawkins is right in this argument. However, he's an atheist for another reason, not because he refuses to believe that about Jesus, but because he is requesting scientific evidence and trying to complicate the issue of belief. He should not believe that Jesus is the Son, no. However, he has to believe that there is a God, a creator of the universe. Otherwise, he would just be one of those atheists or agnostics who refuse to believe that out of sheer arrogance. The theory of evolution proves God's existence. It doesn't say that Adam did not exist, like Dawkins is saying. A casualty. The 17th of November, 2024. God did not call anyone his son. Not Isaiah, not Abraham, not Jacob, no one. God called no one a son, because that would contradict what he said about himself in the Quran. If you claim that you are children of God, then wish upon death if you are telling the truth. God called no one his son or even child. God uses the term son of Adam or human when referring to humans. In Old Testament, God mentions many people sons. No, he doesn't. It is a mistranslation from Hebrew to Greek to Latin to English. In the Old Testament, God, Moses' God, refers to Moses as his servant, and refers to Isaiah as his servant, and to all other prophets as his servants. The translation from the Hebrew was altered because Greek does not have the term prophet or servant of God. God never calls anyone his son or daughter. You can speak with Jews who practice Judaism. They will proudly say they are children of God. That's why the Quran states that they are not, because it is a false belief. They call God Avinu, which means father, because they interpreted the fatherly love that God has for his creation as such, a father. And because of that, they called themselves children of God, and called prophets of God his sons. It is a false belief, and it is akin to blasphemy, because it results in exalting one person who is a human far above what they are. But God is not the father of creatures. God created everything. Had God been a father to humans, he would not punish them for blasphemy and sin. God does not have a son or daughter. Moreover, this is not what the video said. It said that God called the prophets his sons, which is not true. God does not call anyone his son. He called them servants. The Quran challenged those who claim that they are children of God, telling them to kill themselves if they really are children of God.